Disgrace follows David Lurie, a middle-aged, twice-divorced professor of communications at a Cape Town university, who sees himself as a cultivated, romantic intellectual, but lives emotionally detached and self-indulgent. He begins a casual, transactional relationship with a sex worker, treating intimacy as something to be purchased rather than felt. Seeking excitement and validation, he seduces Melanie Isaacs, one of his students, blurring consent and authority. Their encounters are coercive and morally ambiguous. Melanie withdraws and files a complaint, and the university convenes a disciplinary hearing. Lurie refuses to offer the public apology or rehabilitation the committee demands, insisting on his rights of desire and rejecting institutional language of remorse. His stubborn pride costs him his job, and he leaves in disgrace, alienated from academic life and reputation. He moves to the rural Eastern Cape to stay with his daughter Lucy, who runs a small farm and kennel, living independently in post-apartheid South Africa. Lucy's life contrasts with David's urban elitism, as she accepts manual labor, simplicity, and close relations with her black neighbors. David helps at an animal clinic run by Bev Shaw, assisting with euthanizing unwanted dogs, a humbling task that gradually softens him. He begins writing an opera about Byron's later life, clinging to artistic fantasies even as his own life grows diminished. One day, 3 young men attack the farm, beating David, setting him on fire, and gang-raping Lucy. The assault shatters both of them, but Lucy refuses to report the crime or seek revenge, recognizing the broader tensions of land, race, and history. David is enraged and protective, but Lucy insists on staying, believing leaving would mean surrendering her place in the new South Africa. She discovers she is pregnant from the rape and chooses to keep the child rather than terminate the pregnancy. Lucy negotiates a pragmatic arrangement with Petrus, her black neighbor, effectively placing herself under his protection by giving him partial ownership of the land. This decision symbolizes a shift in power, as Lucy accepts vulnerability and compromise in a changing social order. David struggles to understand her choices, forced to confront his own irrelevance and the collapse of old privileges. Working at the clinic, he grows increasingly tender toward the animals, especially a crippled dog he comes to care for deeply. These small acts of compassion contrast with his earlier selfishness, marking a quiet, moral transformation. His grand self-image erodes, replaced by humility and an awareness of suffering shared across species. In the final scenes, David voluntarily gives up the dog he loves for euthanasia, an act of reluctant mercy and acceptance. The ending offers no redemption or restoration, only diminished expectations and the necessity of living ethically in a broken world. The novel closes on David's subdued resignation, suggesting that dignity may lie not in pride or dominance, but in compassion and responsibility amid disgrace.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos.